Speaker, I was at the point where I was saying Senator Orengo and I served in the first impeachment committee. And Mr. Speaker, I was reiterating the fact that even where the Senator Wambora survived through court processes, Mr. Speaker, throughout his entire first term, he must thank this House. Thank this House because that process of accountability makes them wake up, Mr. Speaker, to the reality that things are not right in their counties, and Mr. Speaker are able to go and sit back and solve their problems with their counties and county assemblies. When the impeachment of Senator Honorable Chepkonyi in Kericho came, Mr. Speaker, he was not impeached finally by this House. But thereafter, Governor Chepkonyi was re-elected resoundingly. Mr. Speaker, the impeachment of the governor of Taita Taveta did not succeed in this House, Mr. Speaker. But, Mr. Speaker, have you heard any noise again from Taita Taveta County? Mr. Speaker, we are told even before the impeachment proceedings ended, the county governor and the county assembly members quickly convened a meeting and agreed on how to take the budgeting process forward. And we don't hear any more noise from county of Taita Taveta, Mr. Speaker. Sometimes, of course, you can attribute it to other factors, but this of accountability is able to change course and change service delivery in counties, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, we are saying here that we are not, as a Senate, we are not on trial from anybody. The people who come here are coming to meet a Senate that is united in resolution, Mr. Speaker, to deal what they want to do. Let me confess this. When, Mr. Speaker, Senator Murkomen has organized and planned, because he's the majority side, that he must be impeached because of other auxiliary factors and politics out there. Mr. Speaker, I spoke in these chambers and I told this House that every senator in this House is qualified, Mr. Speaker, to preside over any issue in this House, Mr. Speaker. We usually try to say, out of the 11 members, at least 2, 3 of them should be lawyers to be able to understand matters of procedure. But every senator who went to school, who did not go to school, who studied architecture, engineering, who studied law, who studied whichever course, is qualified, Mr. Speaker, to preside over, I should have preferred so and not the other one. When we meet in this House, Mr. Speaker, there is no Jubilee, there is no NASA. There is no Tanga, there is no Kieleweke. This House, Mr. Speaker, is a House of Senate. This is a chamber of the Senate, Mr. Speaker. This is where we make law. Every time we do these things, we rise to the occasion, and we are capable of, Mr. Speaker, trusting ourselves to push for matters that, Mr. Speaker, I am urging our members.
What's your point of order, Senator?
Move forward, Mr. Speaker.
Leader, is a point of order.
And he said before that this is a House of the Senate. Why does he have to go that low again, Mr. Speaker? Is that right?
I think he was just elaborating on being alive to the politics outside
Mr.
there.
Speaker,
Proceed,
Mr. Speaker.
Senate.
No, Mr. Speaker, I'm sure Senator Ali is very much aware of what he's saying. He just wanted to contribute to be part of this. There's a video going around, Mr. Speaker, where someone is chasing grasshoppers with a stick, Mr. Speaker. And my first impression, I thought it was Senator Ali. And Mr. Speaker, after a very hard job during the research, not belittling the efforts of government to fight that issue, they must do it seriously, Mr. Speaker. And I'm sure when we come back, that will be a matter we will deal with, Mr. Speaker. And we are ready to take pictures. We don't know only to send to who. So, Mr. Speaker, we must emphasize in this House, and I want to request my colleagues, and Senator Orengo will tell you, when we sat in the Wambora impeachment, we took a walk to make a decision to the field down there, golf course, Mr. Speaker, to make a decision outside the bill chambers. Everybody, including our colleagues, were running around to find out what decision did we make. And to look at the law, to look at the issues, Mr. Speaker, to come back, Mr. Speaker, with a report that when Kenyans ask, Mr. Speaker, as they follow the proceedings, Mr. Speaker, and the final decision, let them come, Mr. Speaker, back. When histories will be written, Mr. Speaker, about impeachments in this House, I am very proud to have served in the first impeachment committee. And, Mr. Speaker, I believe that those who are going to serve in that committee are going to do a good job. Let's not listen to the noise out there about this and about that, just within the law, Mr. Speaker, and rising above all these other parochial interests. And therefore, Mr. Speaker, I take exception Although this House, we can't quote newspapers, Mr. Speaker, I take exception with those who are hurling around newspaper articles about the Speaker this, the committee members are so and so, people lobbying using newspapers and so forth. Mr. Speaker, this House must continue to move and now therefore invite the Senate Minority Leader, who is the senior counsel, Mr. Speaker, Senator James Orengo, to second.